Businessman Jimmy Wanjigi is telling President William Ruto that he is a devil's mission who is here to destroy Kenya. So Wanjigi is saying this after recently Ruto said that he is a man on a mission. He is a man who is here to transform this country, and that he is a man that no noise is going to distract him. So looks like Jimmy Wanjigi couldn't take these words, or rather these words didn't sit well with him. So he took to Twitter to write this message to President William Ruto, a message that attracted mixed reactions from Kenyans. So this is what Jimmy Wanjigi wrote on X. Ruto, you are the devil's mission. Your days are soon coming to an end. The devil's evils is always stopped by God's good. We shall triumph over you, heathen. With a certain mixed words there, but from, if you can look deeper, you can tell what the meaning of these last two words. So this is Jimmy Wanjigi's message to Ruto. And remember, Wanjigi has been very consistent in calling out President William Ruto, especially in matters economy, in matters budget and all that. Because Jimmy Wanjigi believes that Kenya hatuna deni, and the money we keep on paying to just do all these loans, that it doesn't exist, that these politicians are playing with us, and that they're not willing to transform this country, but to keep on sucking us, keep on taxing us and all that. So these posts attracted mixed reactions from Kenyans. Of course, we have those who are supporting Ruto and those who are saying, nah, enough is enough. So let me just sample some of the comments under these posts, and it reads, we have Ivan who says, which country are these people in the streets not part of Kenya? And then Jaramba says, we will not wait until 2027. That's too far. We want Ruto gone now. Another person by the name Captain Kipkorir says, mzee mkubwa unatusiana. And then Bishop says, I hope he's not listening to himself. He has lied 800 times and in cause for more. Maybe I should read the just 3. And then we have Suli Atwete says, hakuna kitu unaweza ambia Doyen wewe uko chini sana. Eric Mokua says the word. And then Mikalo says the price must never include lives of innocent Kenyans. And then Dad's son says, such a man with no shame, Kenya will soon be free. So Komtani says, Ruto must go. So those are some of the comments under that Jimmy Wanjigi's post. But sincerely speaking, let's talk as Kenyans. Let's talk as people who live in this country. Do you think that the 2.5 years that Ruto has been the leader of this country, has been the president of this country, do you feel that Ruto is doing something or has been doing something that gives you hopes? Do you see a point that you say, okay, Ruto has done this thing, and I have a hope that if is given another year, is going to do something better, or is going to improve it? Do you think, or do you feel that Ruto has done something that Kenyans should at least accept it and applaud him? Is there anything in any sector, be it schools, be it roads, be it security? What's one thing that Ruto has done that you feel as a Kenya, let me appreciate his effort? That for sure, indeed, this man, he is trying, that he is doing 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we have hopes that he is going to do even better and move this country forward. Or you feel like, nah, we are not yet there. We are not where we want to be as a country, and you feel like Ruto is not suitable for this job. What is your perspective about Ruto's presidency? Because Ruto has said several times that, even the other, was it last week? Or yes, I believe, was it last week when he says that he's not going to leave this country or to hand over power to people with no plans? I don't know what he meant by that, but talking of plans, majority of Kenyans feel like Ruto is out. The promises he made during campaigns is not even willing to fulfill them, or is not even doesn't care about them, and all that. So do you think that Jimmy Wanjigi is right, that Ruto's end is coming soon because he is a failure, because he is failing Kenyans, he is failing Kenya? What is your view about President William Ruto? I would really like to know what you think about President William Ruto's presidency, because as we speak right now, we've been talking about demos, we're talking about, even I saw somebody trying to put up the issue with the finance bill 2025, and people are like, no, we don't even want to know about the finance bill. But where we are as a country, we're going to look at what is happening at the moment. We cannot talk about finance bill when police are killing Kenyans in custody, when police are shooting innocent unarmed civilian during protest, when police are protecting goons during protest. Kenyans saying no, let them do what they want to do with the finance bill, but first thing first, we are dealing with police brutality. We want to end abductions, and this is what we are focusing on right now. So I don't know how you feel about President William Ruto. There is a lot that people are talking, and the kind of conversation I've come across, it is not good, and I feel like the politicians like they want Kenya. I don't know, but I have this feeling that some of these politicians want this country to sink. I don't know to whose benefit, but I feel like some Kenyans, some of these politicians are even willing to sell this country. Like they don't care. So I don't know how you feel, because maybe from the look of things, I feel like we are not here nor there. Like we are just a country moving. Like it's like everything has stopped. Like all systems are down. It's like nobody's even willing to do any positive thing, especially these politicians. And we're talking at a time when our the institutions are set in place to defend the citizens of this country. And I am talking about the judiciary, I am talking about the legislature, and I am talking about the police. These are the institutions that were set to protect the interest of this country, but they have been captured. Nobody is even willing to defend Kenyans. Kenyans are on their own. Look at what police is doing. Look what is happening within the judiciary space. Parliament is dead. That one is gone. We cannot even say we have a National Assembly, because it is there to protect the executive. So from my own point of view, I think that maybe Ruto is saying this to console himself, or is just saying this to make Kenyans feel like all is not lost, and he's a man who knows what he's doing. But sincerely speaking, majority of Kenyans feel like the man is out of place, the man is out of touch, and that he is a man who took this seat to protect his interests. So for Jimmy Wanjigi, I think he has been very consistent, and he says that the problem, what we have now is economic problem, and that this is what Kenyans should be fighting for. In all his conversations that I've managed to come across, Jimmy Wanjigi normally talks about loans and the economic freedom. He talks about economic freedom because he believes that is the only way we can secure this country. He says that we don't have all these other issues are just there, but he believes that economic freedom is one thing. Once we achieve that, this country will move forward. So what do you think about Wanjigi's comment, or what do you think about Ruto's comment? Do you think that Ruto is right to say what he said, or is a man who trying to console himself and try to sell fear? So that is it for me for now. Thanks for watching. This is Sophia Live.